Hi, my name is Sara Wise. When I was asked to be part of the Young Adult Initiative, my first question was, you know I'm not a young adult, right? I do, however, have 4 young adult children. I've seen their struggles on their faith journey, and I'm excited about keeping our young adults engaged and bringing back those who have left the church. My biggest question was, what can I or we do to get our young adults back? As it turns out, a lot of research has gone into this question, and understanding where they're coming from is a good first step. My generation, those over 50, were taught to respect and accept authority. Their generation has been taught to challenge authority, to fight for their rights and the rights of others. I'm not saying that either way is better, but those of us over 50 need to recognize that this is where many young adults are coming from. I've learned through conferences, listening sessions, videos, and other resource avenues that this generation of 20 to 35-year-olds, for good reason, doesn't trust big business, big institutions, government, and a lot of churches due to all the corruption they've seen. Research has shown, because of this, many young adults don't affiliate with any church, yet still consider themselves spiritual. When I first heard this, I didn't understand how someone can consider themselves spiritual without religion. To me, they just seem to go hand in hand. Now I understand that being spiritual without the authority of religion is really a thing. Spirituality can come from feeling close to God in nature, on a hike, watching the sunset. Having a sense of peace, being a good person, and being kind to others is all part of one's spirituality. Isn't that kind of what we want for everyone? With that being said, of course, we as Catholics want young adults back with us as part of our community in church, celebrating the Eucharist as a family and teaching their children Catholic teachings. We believe that this will only enhance their spirituality. We as parents can't force our young adult children to go to church anymore. We can continue to be mentors for them and meet them where they are on their faith journey and engage in real conversation. I used to think we just needed to say the right magic words to convince them to come back to church, but it's so much more than that. We can and need to continue dialogue to give adults the message of the church, even if it's not being in church. Our goal is to help young adults on their faith journey to become closer to Jesus. Even in Luke's gospel, if you remember the story of the road to Emmaus, the disciples didn't recognize Jesus after the resurrection. He walked with them, he listened to them, he engaged in conversation. They did not recognize him until he broke bread with them that evening. We all, young and old, need to listen and walk with young adults on their faith journey, meeting them where they are, regardless of where that is, as Jesus did on the road to Emmaus. Religion is hard, and we all need guidance. Being part of this young adult initiative, I've been challenged to learn more about my faith. I'm praying more and listening to the Bible in a Year podcast. I've learned that we can't expect young adults to listen to us until they know they can trust us and won't be judged by us. They are on their own journey. I would encourage you, if you don't already, to pray to the Holy Spirit to show you what He is doing in the life of a young adult that you know, and ask how you can nurture that grace in a way that that young adult needs. Thank you for listening, for your prayers, and for all that you're doing to engage young adults on their faith journey. May God bless and guide all of us.